Okay, so I have bare skin. I just have my acne treatment as well as my sunscreen serum on. I'm super excited to be partnering up with Clinique for this portion of the video, and we are going to be talking about the Clinique Clinical Smart Clinical Multi-Dimensional Age Transformer Duo. So this is supposed to re-sculpt and re-volumize. You'll notice that there's a little lid, and on the actual plastic it'll tell you which side is your re-volumize and which side is your re-sculpt. One side is purple and one side is, I guess it's just kind of like a creamy color. So they are two separate creams. For visibly plumped and retexturized skin, you're gonna take this purple side right here. This is called Revolumize. And what this is gonna do is basically add that volume back into your face. It's gonna retexturize. You're gonna basically keep it everywhere, like around this area. So your forehead, right over here, your cheeks, these nasolabial folds, so anywhere where you feel like you're lacking volume. And then this side over here is the Resculpt, the cream color. That one is going to be placed in the areas that you need to lift, you need to firm, you need to contour. So think like jowls, neck, jaw area, basically just kind of like how I think of it is like from here down is the Resculpt, from here up is the Revolumize. And so it's kind of nice that they have targeted it towards specific areas, because not all areas of your face age the same way. And I feel like I'm the perfect example for that, because from here down, I'm definitely starting to like really age. But then from here up, it looks pretty decent. And that's kind of how the dermatologist formulated this product, was to not only base it off of your age and your skin type, but also the shape of your face, because not everyone is gonna age the same. I have a really small head, I have a really little mouth, I have a very small chin and jawline. So my jawline area is gonna age differently than someone who has like a really super awesome jawline, a really nice strong chin, a bigger face. Some people's foreheads are really big so they don't get that wrinkly. So it just really depends on like what shape your face is. This is $69. You can get this at your local Clinique counter. So I'm taking the purple one. This is the Revolumize. It's such a smooth, silky cream. So I'm basically just going to apply this all on the upper part of my face, and I kind of just like work in like upward motions, and I am placing it right in that kind of smile line area. And because it is revolumizing, like I take it like all the way up to my eye as well, and I have had no problem with it making my eye water, which you guys know is a huge problem for me. I also do just a tiny little bit in this area just because I'm really lacking volume right there. Now I'm taking the cream colored one. I'm just gonna pop that all along my neck. So this is gonna lift, firm, and contour. We're gonna get rid of those jowls, my friend, and where you wanna pull it up. So that's gonna be your base before you put on your makeup, but it feels really nice. It's not like super oily or tacky, but it does feel really hydrating. They are allergy tested, they're 100% fragrance free. It's kind of got like a silky texture, so I feel like when the makeup goes on over it, it looks really kind of smooth. I will go ahead and link this down below, but I would definitely recommend going and checking out your local Clinique counter. Huge thank you to Clinique for sponsoring this part of the video. Now we can go ahead and get on to the rest of my routine. Now that my moisturizer has set in a little bit, we are gonna go ahead and move on to foundation. I've got my little Snookum in here. She's sick today. She's a sicky chickie. So she's just resting in here with me. So if you hear little sniffles, that's what's going on. This is the Tarte Foundsealer Multitasking Foundation. You can just hear her mouth breathing over there. Are you feeling any better, Chickie Jink?
No, not really.
Not really? I swear, we always get sick this time of year. Lily always gets it first. And I'm like, how on earth does this child get so sick? Because I breastfed her for so long. I'm like, I thought that was supposed to help them later on in life. But clearly, as far as her immune system goes, it didn't work. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to try the Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Concealer with hyaluronic acid and acai. This is a medium full coverage. This is in the color C5. I have melasma. It's gotten darker over the summer, and it's so hard to cover, and sometimes it looks really ashy. So I'm gonna stick some down there and hopefully it'll help. What are you doing?
I don't know.
You gotta lay down if you're a sicky chickie.
No.
You can't be up and about. Okay, that definitely feels a little hydrating. Might be a little oily for me. So I'm just kind of taking the other side of the sponge, just kind of taking any extra off. So for powder lately, I have been trying out this. This is the Ultimate Brush Off Set and Go from Urban Decay. I've never actually used the brush. I don't know, it just seems a bit stiff for my liking. So we're just gonna go ahead and go straight into my regular brush. This is the Luxie 742 Blusher brush, but it works amazingly at putting on your under eye powder because it's like the perfect size. And it really just helps to fill in the pores and everything. It's actually been really good because my new friends, they watch my videos and they give me ideas. She was asking me about my brushes, one of my friends, and she was like, what are your favorite brushes? And I was like, oh man, that's such a good idea. So I think I'll like do that very soon, where I have like my holy grail like everyday makeup brushes. I am like totally doing people a disservice by not sharing what each brush is. So I will do like a straight up video so that you guys can go back and refer to it. But I need to do a better job of like sharing which brush is which. Did you get your lunchbox? You have your lunchbox, you know, that I packed you last night.
Yeah.
You should go get your lunchbox, then you can have a little lunch. I mean, it's, what time is it?
I don't know.
It's 9:40.
Ah.
It's just snack time, so don't eat the whole thing. So I'm just putting that basically all over where I just want to make my pores look smaller. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to my Ben Nye Super White. I always use this. I just can't stop. I have the pink powder somewhere, which I think I need to pull up because I've noticed that my dark circles are getting a little bit worse. Did you get your lunchbox? Fun. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. And I don't do very much of this because we've already powdered. And then I'm gonna take my Too Faced. I just feel like all this stuff is the same. And it's so good. I mean, you can see I've hit pan. But it really is a beautiful bronzer. Okay, I forgot to tell you the brushes. This one is the Moda. It doesn't have a number though, but it looks like this. And then the powder one was the Luxie 734. That's what I used to do with my Giorgio Armani. And then this one is the MB23 from Morphe. How's your sandwich? Do you love it? Her poor little nose. I have a sore throat as well. It doesn't last all day. It just kind of comes in the morning and in the evening. But I have a feeling it will. Because like, what are you supposed to do? Stay away from your kids while they're sick? It's inevitable that you're gonna catch it. You can't just tell them to go and leave you alone for days. You're having a hard time breathing with your stuffy nose? Yeah, you gotta be a mouth breather. It's hard when you're trying to eat, huh? When you have a stuffy nose and then you're trying to eat, and then you have to mouth breathe in between chewing, and that's like so stressful.
Why did the boy not get sick? And the pizza from Chuck E. Cheese too.
Oh, I don't necessarily think it was the pizza from Chuck E. Cheese. I think it was the fact that you played all the games.
Because there were so many kids there.
They touch all the games, and then you touch the games, and then you touch your face, or you touch your mouth, and then you get their germs, and then it's inevitable that you'll get sick. So then I'm taking the Sigma Precision 4D HD. It's like a little pyramid, and then I just go in and I just do a little tiny bit of contouring right here. I just kind of like lifts the nose and makes it a little bit more buttony. And then I do a little bit down here. And then I do a little bit right here. This is the Doll 10 Skin Reviving Setting Mist, and I'm just gonna go ahead and melt all of the powders into my skin. And then while I'm letting that dry, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I'm actually almost out of this. You okay out there?
It's just hard to breathe.
So I think today I'm actually gonna change up my blush. And I'm gonna use this ColourPop one. This is the Fresh and Peachy Pressed Powder Cheek. These are so affordable and they're so pretty. This is the Morphe M509 brush. I love this one for blush. It's so good. I'm gonna take the Brush and Go, or sorry, what is it called? Brush Off Set and Go, but this one is in translucent. The other one was in fair. And I'm just gonna, oops, dip into this with my sponge to kind of bake. It's a little bit darker than the fair, So that's why I like to use it down here, just so that there's no like ashiness with the fair. My line is like so off. What the heck? What the heck? Lily is obsessed with Miranda Sings. She loves her. Aren't you, Lil? She thinks she's so silly. She likes her singing. Do you think Miranda sings good?
Not really.
You don't? Oh!
I watched a video on Phoenix's Alexa.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and it was like about Miranda Sings.
Uh-huh.
And she had her friend over, and she was teaching her how to play like a guitar instrument.
Yeah?
And then her friend was actually better than her.
Oh, I think I know exactly what video you're talking about. I've seen that one too.
Her friend was better.
That is funny. Miranda Sings is quite the funny one, isn't she? Okay, I'm gonna take the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. This is what I've been loving lately. And then this is the Morphe E27 brush. This is my favorite brush to highlight because you can really buff it in and like really melt it into the skin this way. I just pop that down there. And lately I haven't been putting highlighter on my forehead because, let's face it, I'm greasy enough. I find that when I do, I end up feeling like super glowy. Then I'm like, okay, that's just too much. You're looking like a shiny little crispy donut. You know what I've noticed though? I think I've been breaking out from this highlighter because I'm getting all of these little bumps that I never used to have. And maybe that's why I started or stopped using this one, was for that reason. Because I've noticed as I've been using it, I'm like, you know what? I'm getting a lot of texture. Like I keep on breaking out right here. So maybe I should stop using it, but it just looks so pretty. Like what a bummer that is. Okay, so for eyebrows, I'm gonna brush those babies up. And I'm gonna take the Urban Decay Brow Blade in Taupe Trap. I think that this is actually running out already, which is really weird because the first one I had lasted for so long. Oh, I just messed up my eyebrow. Wah, wah, wah. Looks like I will be highlighting my little brow bone a little bit here. No one will know the difference. I'm trying to create a hair stroke, but I'm running out of ink and then it blobbed out. And then I've been taking this little brow gel from Wander Beauty. This is in the color Taupe. Okay, then I take that, she's making my bed for me. That same Gilded Honey and I pop that underneath the brow bone. I really like it when my highlight and my brow bone color like seamlessly like go in like a C. How's it going, chick?
Good.
She's so busy, like she can't just sit still. She's like me, whereas Phoenix could sit still his whole life. That's that done. Now, for my palette of choice, I've been loving this color pop, and I'm basically just using like all of my favorites that I talked about. I'm taking the Pixie E02 brush. I love this brush. This is amazing, and you can get it at Target. And I'm taking Rose Quartz, which is right here, and then You're a Gem. And unfortunately, I think this palette is sold out, which I'm sorry, that sucks, but this is what I've been like loving lately. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you like what I've been using just in case you did get your hands on the palette. I always feel bad recommending stuff that's been sold out, but I feel like that's just the YouTuber life. I feel like whenever people like her that are big, Kathleen Lights is huge, whenever they come out with something, like it sells out super quick. So mixed together, it kind of creates this like mauve color, which is so weird because like when you look at the two colors together, you're like, how on earth did she get that out of that? But that's the color it makes on me. My skin always pulls more like purpley, which is why I always go for like really warm tones usually, because like look, this is literally a peach color and a taupe, and yet on me it's mauve. Blend that out up to the corner of the brow. Then I take this warm color right here, which is called, what is it called? Carnelian. And I just pop that right into the very depth of my crease. Hey little busy bee.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Busy.
You got her. Oh wow, the blanket looks so nice. Aren't you the little Miss Homemaker? Okay, then I'm taking the Luxie 710 short shader brush. And I'm basically gonna mix in You're a Gem, which is this one, this peachy color, with this, what is it called? Carnelian. And I'm just gonna pop that underneath. And then I just kind of pull it up just a little bit. And I just kind of smoke that out. Then I take my finger and I go into this color right here, which is called Diamond. Missile, if you shut the bathroom door, I can show everyone how beautifully you made the bed.
Yay.
We just don't want to show the mess that I have thrown in the bathroom so that it could look tidy in here. Huh? That's my trick when I have to film in here, because I have to film a try-on haul in a little bit. And I have like a ton of stuff, like laundry that's all over the floor. I throw it all in the bathroom so that it looks like my room is clean when really it's just all in the bathroom. And then I go into the bathroom and then I have to clean the bathroom. Okay, are you gonna show it?
Wait, should I just take the camera or something?
No, go sit on the bed so that I can show how hard you worked on it. Because you are such a good cleaner. Look at that, she made the bed with the pillows and the blanket.
Yeah.
What a babe. You're a good cleaner, Lily Billy.
Hey.
Okay, so I just popped that all over my lid just with my finger. They work the best with your finger. Then, to add an extra sparkle, I add the opal glitter, which is so pretty. And I just do a tiny little bit with my finger, and I just pop it right on top of that lid over the diamond color. And it just, oh, looks so beautiful. And then I go a little bit with whatever's left on my finger right underneath, just so that you look like some kind of mermaid. Then I take the Violet Voss Essentials palette, and these are so creamy, I think I got glitter in my eye. It happens to the best of us. I take the cream color right here, which is like so pigmented, and I take this little white brush from Coastal Scents. I have no idea what this is called, there's no name on there, but it was like in a set from like years ago. And I love it because it works so well at popping in your inner corner highlight. So I just like, that's why it's like sometimes I don't share, because I'm like, I have no idea what this is called. And I've had it for so many years that I don't even know if you can get it anymore. But I love it. You okay, Snuffleupagus?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, inner corner highlight is done. I'm gonna take my Lord & Berry Silk Cajal Kohl Eyeliner in 1002 Nudo. Makes it so that your eyes just really stand out once you put your mascara on. And this is how I've been wearing my eye makeup every single day. So that's why I just figured I'd show you, since I just love this palette so much. And I love ColourPop in general, because they don't make my eye water. So they're easy to blend, but then because they have a creamy kind of powder finish, they don't ever fall out onto the rest of your face. And then I take the Lancome Cils Booster XL, and I think I need a new one of these actually.
What?
Yeah, what are you doing over there?
Okay.
She's sticking things to my bed frame. How are you gonna get better? Did that cheese sandwich give you energy?
Can you?
You had sandwich and now you have all the energy in the world. Did you finish your lunch?
Yeah.
Just your sandwich?
Just with me.
Where'd you put the rest of it?
In the fridge.
Oh, you're so organized.
Okay.
Oh, cute. Okay, now you rest.
Yeah.
Go see P.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna take my Hypnos Drama by Lancome. To brush off my bake, I always use the Luxie 522 tapered highlighter. I really like this brush for brushing off your bake because it's really good at like buffing in the powder without disrupting the rest of your makeup. And then I'm gonna touch up my blush because a lot of the time once you like, you know, dust off your bake, it kind of takes your blush away. This is the Lottie London Blush Crush. It's like into pieces. It's mangled. Like, I need to get a new one. But I love it so much. This is the color Drake. Then for lips, I take away the lip balm. And today I'm gonna go ahead and use my ColourPop lip crayon in Treasure Island. And then I put over my IGXO Cosmetics lip gloss that I created. This is the Maxine color. I actually need to ask them how many we have left, because last time it was just under 100, but that was like a while ago. I know it's not gonna be much left. I love layering this over darker colors like that, because then it just looks so pretty and it adds like a little bit more dimension to it. On the top of that, I go back in with the lip balm, the Laneige Sleeping Mask. And it just adds like the prettiest, smoothest like gloss to it. So there is the finished look. I love the way that this this foundation and this powder like pairs off together. It's really pretty. And then also, like, you can see how smooth the skin looks with that moisturizer from Clinique underneath. It really does create like a really nice base, because it does have a little bit of a kind of like a silky smooth feel to it. It just kind of like fills in your pores and makes your skin look like really flawless. Don't forget to check out the Clinique Multi-Dimensional Age Transformer Duo. I cannot memorize that name. It's just in the little purple pot. So it's like dark purple on one side and light purple on the other side. So that is what you can look for when you go to your Clinique counter. I will also link it down below, and I will link everything else down below for you guys. She's just crawling around on the floor like a cat.
I'm getting kiddo.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Cutie.
Not my kiddo.
He loves her. There it is inside in front of the window as well. I feel like sometimes that shows it even better. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys very soon. I love you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.